Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
I am Sonu Ratra. I am the co-founder of Akraya and founder of Women Back to Work. This is our 23rd year in business, and I'm very proud to say that the company is ranked amongst the top women-owned businesses in the US. It's ranked as, just recently, about 4 weeks ago, we were ranked as #1 best places to work by the San Francisco Business Journal. And that's a very difficult feat to achieve when you're competing with the largest of the largest and the best of the best in the Silicon Valley. We're also ranked consistently as best staffing company to work for, to temp for. Our Women Back to Work program has become a movement. It's about 9 years old, and it's amongst the nation's leading return to work program. I was born and raised in India. I live here in the Silicon Valley with my family, my husband, and my daughter.
Discussion topic: advice on starting your entrepreneurship journey.
I also wanted to share that, just given what we know about the Born Global community, we do have a lot of international students who are, exploring. That's one subset of aspiring entrepreneurs that are also facing additional challenges. And then another group I would say are, mid-career. I think we already touched on it, like transition. They're not 20-something, they might be 30-something or even 40-something, had already a previous life living the default. And now, considering, especially with all the external turbulence, right? I think sometimes it's almost like they don't have a choice now that there's a lot of layoff going on. But then other times they feel like it's their time, like it's really their time to pick up something. I felt like for all these special group of people, Sanu, I wonder if you have advice for them taking the next steps.
Yeah, I'm so glad you brought that up because, I was just thinking about that not every entrepreneur is going to be, that right. And there, and I say this because I work with so many women who pause their careers, are going back, and it's like second innings for them, right? And these are smart, amazing women. And many times they'll come and say, look, I want a job. And I'll say, you could be starting something on your own because you have that, that aspiration where you could be doing, whatever, because they've had the career in the past. So no reason for them to not do that. I think it is never too late in my mind to become an entrepreneur. I almost think my first 15 years of the entrepreneur life was, really it started in 2015 is when I started to see the change. And that was because of the experience. So it's really honestly never too late to become an entrepreneur. And I think as long as you have that fire in the belly, and that financial, because that doesn't go away, you want to make sure your family's taken care of. Taking some risks is, again, going back to that, is critical to growing your business, because that's how you start to see those results you want to in your whatever that business is, for sure. And don't let your business be the best kept secret, I would say, because that's how you ask for help and that's how you ask others. So
yeah, I'm really glad you mentioned don't keep it in stealth, right? Number one, don't keep it a secret, because how are you going to validate if you don't even share with people? How are you going to get feedback? How are you going to get your customers? And of course, I'm biased because Roger is a professor of management. I'm a professor of marketing. Whenever I see a networking event that says you can't be bragging about your business, you can't be like self-selling, I was like, what's the point of getting people together and unable to talk about their building? I just felt like that defeats the purpose. So here we want to encourage everybody to relentlessly, quoting Sanu's words previously. And then I also saw a few founders that we partnered with, Women in AI. And, the women founders from those cohorts are very familiar with the words that we often quote, which is shamelessly bragging. It's almost like we are so humble, right? Yeah. Most of the time that we actually have to push ourselves to do more sharing and more promoting. So essentially, I really want to thank you, Sanu, for highlighting the importance of not only not keep it as a secret, but also try to share any time you get, right?
Yes, branding is extremely important. You're absolutely right.
Thank you for watching.